The hit that sent Dolphins quarterback Tua Tagovailoa out of the Thursday night game on a stretcher raised more questions about another one against the Bills last Sunday. He struggled to walk, but cleared concussion protocol, and the Dolphins said it was back and ankle injuries. But many fans and even doctors are not convinced.
Is there any chance that it really could have been back and spinal injuries due to the hit he took?
I think that's highly unlikely. I've never seen that. And I talked to other doctors who are on sidelines as well, and they've never seen that either from an upper back spasm.
Though he didn't examine the 24-year-old quarterback himself, world-renowned concussions doctor John Leddy at UB says Tua displayed all the signs.
The way he behaved at the end of the Bills game, at the end of the first half of the Bills game, was a classic sign of concussion. Most people I know would have taken him out of that game to protect his brain.
Tua went on to play against the Bengals, hitting his head on the turf again. His hands froze, known as the fencing phenomenon, meaning his brain and spinal cord were stunned and tried to protect themselves. The Dolphins head coach said Tua likely had a concussion in addition to back and neck injuries. Now the NFL Players Association is conducting a review into whether the Dolphins failed to follow concussion protocol last Sunday.
I think the NFL has taken these injuries much more seriously in the last 5-10 years. And they have protocols in place. They have observers in place. What I don't understand is why in this instance, it didn't seem to work. I guess the question here is whether they were followed appropriately.
He says the time it takes to recover from a concussion can vary from days to months. For football players, it's usually a week unless they've had multiple concussions in the past. And if they don't get it treated immediately, Leddy says symptoms can become more severe. Danielle Church, Channel 2 News.